I'm ready. Good afternoon and welcome to the YHC Sports Arena on a very cold, frigid Young Harris College campus for Peach Belt and Young Harris College basketball. The Mountain Lions will be playing host to the Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes out of Americus, Georgia. It's a game where something's got to give today. Young Harris coming into the game at 1-5 in the conference, 4-9 overall. Southwestern coming in 1-4 in the conference, 4-5 overall. Young Harris losers of 5 straight. Georgia Southwestern losers of 4 straight. So something's got to give for two teams trying to fight their way into that 8th and final spot in the playoffs. Problems that beset these teams kind of different. Young Harris doesn't score very much. Georgia Southwestern is giving up 70-plus points per game. Young Harris going to have to do it today without our leading scorer, senior Brianna Bell, out of Marist High School from Stone Mountain, Georgia, with pneumonia today and will not be able to go. Was talking to her earlier, and she hopes to get a few days rest and maybe be ready for the biggie, Battle of Blood Mountain, round 1 over in Dahlonega. Coming up Wednesday night. Young Harris playing well, defending well, play hard, just really doing everything but scoring. So Young Harris going to try again today to figure it out. Georgia Southwestern again coming in, losers of 4 straight in the Peach Belt. They're led in scoring by Shania Jones. She's averaging 10.6 points per game, followed by Mariah Trimble, sophomore out of Lithonia, Georgia. She's averaging 10.4 per game. Southwestern scores plentifully. They average 69 a game, but they're giving up 72.9 per game. A period that's really been tough for them has been the third quarter, where they have been outscored 28 points. They have been outscored in every quarter as a composite, except the first, in which they're tied 149. So two teams trying to figure it out today, and one of them will. One of them's obviously going to win today. Full slate of action in the Peach Belt today, and we'll talk about that as we go. A lot of common opponents already that Young Harris and Georgia Southwestern have. We'll talk about that as we go. But right now we're going to send it down to the floor to our very fine public address announcer, Mark Moat, for the playing of our national anthem and for the starting lineups. You are listening to and watching Peach Belt basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Valley of Doom for today's Peach Belt Conference women's basketball game between the Hurricanes of Georgia Southwestern University and Young Mountain Lions, Young Harris College. Today's game sponsors are Papa's Pizza, BP, Mount Zion Church, and Cabot Coffee. Young Harris College, the Peach Belt Conference, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated under grounds for removal. YHC and the Peach Belt have many traditions. Bad sportsmanship is not one of them. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Respect, it's the name of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise and remove your hats for this performance of the national anthem.
And now for your starting lineups for Georgia Southwestern. The Hurricanes out of Americus, Georgia, Georgia Southwestern State, starting at guard, 5'4" senior from Miami, Florida, number 1, Shania Jones. At guard, 5'3" senior from Tallahassee, Florida, number 12, Gabby Fingers. At guard, 5'5" sophomore from the ATL, number 21, Tamasia Blue. Starting at the swing player, 5'8" sophomore out of Lithonia, Georgia, number 22, Mariah Trimble. And rounding out the starting lineup, 6'1" junior out of Bainbridge, Georgia, number 33, Patra Paris. Hurricanes are coached by Kelly Britsky, assisted by Nick Graham. Hurricanes come into the season 1-4 in the conference, 4-5 overall, losers of 4 straight. And now for your Young Harris College Mountain Lions. Starting at guard, junior, 5'4", out of Stockholm, Sweden, number 3, Sarah Jorgensen. 5'9" junior out of Hiawassee, Georgia, guard, number 10, Aaron Cochran. 5'6" sophomore out of Gainesville, Georgia, and East Hall High School, number 11, Ashlyn Ellison. 5'10" senior out of Piedmont, Alabama, number 20, Sarah Garner. And rounding out the starting lineup, 5'9" junior from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, number 23, Ganacia Robinson. Mountain Lions are coached by Matt Steersman, assisted by Anna Claire A.C. Knight. Young Harris comes in with a record of 1-5 in the conference, 4-9 overall. Playing people close, but moral victories don't count in the standings. Young Harris needs a win today. Young Harris losers of 5 straight. Our game sponsors today are Papa's Pizza, North Mount Zion Church of God in Hiawassee, moving forward, Cornerstone BP and Deli, plus the Sunoco and the Citgo right close to them, and Cabin Coffee. John C. Moon, and in 2018, a newer, kinder, gentler Tommy Jenkins with the call. On the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Young Harris controls the tip. Southwestern very athletic. They'll get the ball up and down the floor. They'll get in your face defensively. Nice strong take by Sarah Garner. Can't get the shot down. Rebound Hurricanes. In the blue, white letters with gold trim. They'll push hard. Right side shot no good. Rebound Southwestern, and we're going to get a traveling violation on Southwestern. It's been cold here. We've been as low as what I've seen, 2. It was 7 this morning. And looking forward to warmer weather, looking forward to students getting back. Man, they'll start coming back probably this evening. And we can't wait for them to get, especially get Purple Rain here. Robinson, good strong take to the rack. She gets fouled, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Robinson Jr. transfer out of Hopkinsville, Georgia, second on the team in scoring at 10.3 per game. Gets to the line a lot. She's 61, has been there 61 times. That leads the team, 24 of 61, 39%. Beautiful stroke on that, and Young Harris is on the board first. Lefty puts up her second free throw. It is good, great stroke, and Young Harris leads 2-0. Will fall in defensively. Robinson on the defense. Young Harris will match up, and we'll get a turnover. Garner picks up the ball, gets it to Ellison's hand. Ashlyn, hard push, takes it all the way, puts a shot up, can't get it down, but she gets fouled, and Ashlyn will go to the line to shoot 2. Ashlyn, 4th on the team in scoring. She averages 8.3 per game. 25 of 39 from the free throw line, 64%, steadily improving. Ashlyn played down in Lula, Georgia, in Hall County, just south of us, East Hall High School. And the last college she played at was at Armstrong State. Misses the first one. The junior guard will go to the line for her second. And it is no good. Young Harris, the lead remains 2-0. Men's action coming up your way next. And we've got a full day in the Peach Belt. 3-ball is good. They got the luxury of a post player, 6'1" girl, Junior Paris out of Bainbridge, Georgia. Stepping out and shooting the three, and she nails it. Good strong take by Ellison. Can't get the layup down. Cochran with the rebound off the miss. She'll push. Right side, behind the back, gets the ball in the middle of the floor. Will feed Garner down on the block. Kicks back out to Cochran. Aaron gets in the lane. Young Harris gets in the lane. We just haven't finished. Jorgensen, 3-ball. Sarah knocks it down, and Young Harris takes the lead at 5-3. Sarah amongst the leaders in the Peach Belt in 3 points made and 3-point percentage. And Southwestern turns the ball over. They'll come with some pressure on Young Harris. We'll get the ball in Jorgensen's hands. Sarah will get the ball down court. She pushes, kick out to Cochran. Behind the back, loses the handle, turns it over, but then ties up. Alternate possession will point Southwestern's way. It will be Hurricane ball. 7:17 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 5-3. Blue, the sophomore out of Atlanta, runs the point. 3-ball, no good. Garner with the board. If you hadn't been with us much lately, Garner 21 rebounds last week against Francis Marion. Cochran, good strong take to the glass, but can't finish the layups. Inside out. 3-ball, no good, but Garner with the board. And what we've seen early in this first quarter has been really the story of Young Harris this season. We get the ball to the rack, take good quality shots, and we just can't finish. Inside to Paris, and they're going to get a foul on Young Harris. Let's see if it will be on Cochran or if it will be on Garner.
Foul is called on Robinson, her first.
Excuse me, foul on Robinson's team first.
Paris at the line, shooting 2.
And Paris will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Paris getting the start today, averaging 3.9 per game. Been the free throw line 11 times, 7 out of 11. She hits 1 of 2 in that trip. Make the game 5-4. Young Harris leads, and the substitutions as Paris comes out. And Moore, Taisha Moore, 6'2" junior out of DeLand, Florida, will check in. Good size for the Hurricanes. Cochran coming off of a screen from Garner, gives it back to her. She'll put the ball on the floor, take it to the rack, scores, and gets fouled.
Count the basket. Garner with 2. Foul is on Moore.
Foul on Moore, who just checked in. And another substitution for Georgia Southwestern, Brittany Grant, 5'6" senior out of Horn Lake, Mississippi, will come in. Blue will check out. Garner converts the 3-point play, and it's an 8-4 Young Harris lead. Young Harris playing man. And errant shot. Garner picks up the ball. Garner's already got 4 boards. She's just a rebounding machine. Robinson reverse layup, draws the contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Already 4 team fouls in less than 5 minutes for Southwestern. Young Harris finding its way frequently to the free throw line. A place that we often get. We've been there 278 times this year, 64% as a team. Robinson, who leads the team in getting there. She's already took 3 shots today, 2 of 3, misses that one. And Young Harris will come with his first substitution as we'll await the second free throw. And Robinson misses both of those. We've missed our last 4. Garner putting some pressure, and we're going to step up and put a little heat on the ball. And they're going to get a foul on Young Harris a long way away from the basket.
Foul on number 11, Ellison. That is her first.
Foul on Ashlyn Ellison, her first, team second. And Pam Diapara will check in. Pam, a transfer, junior college transfer. 5'11" junior out of McDonough, last played in junior college ranks at Georgia Highlands. They'll get in the paint and just turn the ball over. Already 4 turnovers for the Hurricanes. Again, they're going to come with some pressure. That's what they do. They're going to get in your face defensively. Ellison inbounds. Get the ball in Jorgensen's hands. Young Harris will clear out. Jorgensen get across, coming off the screen from Diapara. She'll take it to the rack, up off the glass. Again, we get there a lot. 3 ball, Cochran, no good. Nice block out by Southwestern. Young Harris leads 8-4. We got 5:20 to go. They'll get the ball down inside it, and another turnover for Southwestern. They're going to back up out of the press. Kind of surprises me, really, because they love to press. They've always been a good press team. Getting in a man. Cochran, baseline, feeds Diapara. Pam will score. And Young Harris has a 10-4 lead. Quickly, Southwestern right back at us. Top of the key, they'll give it up to Trimble. She works against Garner. Pass out to Jones. Jones works against Jorgensen. They'll come left side. Working off a screen, step back 3 ball, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be tied up. I believe it's going to be a jump. It is. Alternate possession there, points Young Harris' way.
Young Harris following the media timeout.
And we'll have a media timeout. Comes at 4:36 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 10-4. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Happy New Year to you and yours. Hope you had a great one. And John C. and myself, a newer, kinder, gentler, quieter Tommy Jenkins wishing you the best in 2018. It's been cold here. It's pretty well been cold everywhere. Snow all the way down into Florida, and we've got lakes and creeks and ponds freezing up. But it's warm in here in the YHC basketball arena, and we got basketball. Young Harris leading 10-4. Sarah Garner with the rock for Young Harris. Kicks it out to Jorgensen. We overload to the right side. Jorgensen will hand off to Cochran. Right back to Jorgensen. 3 ball, no good. Rebound Brown, who just checked in for the Hurricanes. She'll quickly come right side to Grant. Coming right now, it's Blue who is back in. They'll feed the ball into the paint. Kick out right side, dribble into paint. Good defense, Young Harris. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Blue kind of work off of a screen from Molosky, who just checked in. She'll miss a 3 ball, but Molosky slides down and gets the board. Fresh 30 for the Hurricanes. Molosky, another big girl out of Wesley Chapel, Florida. They've got great size. Southwestern misses. Young Harris with the board quickly down the court, and that's going to be off of, well, I thought it was probably off of Jorgensen, but they're going to say it's the last touch by Southwestern, so it will be Young Harris ball. 3:28 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 10-4. Into Ellison. Southwestern in a man. Ellison will come to the right elbow, hand off to Jorgensen. She'll step back, feed the post. Diapar against a double team, goes up and scores off the glass. Pam with 4, and Young Harris has a 12-4 lead. Young Harris quickly back in its defensive alignment. Coming off a screen, driving baseline. Runner is no good. Diapara with the rebound out to Cochran. Megan McQuaid, the senior out of Hayesville, North Carolina, getting ready to check in for the Mountain Lions. Cochran kicks out to Garner. Garner up top to Jorgensen. She puts it on the floor. Scoop shot, no good. Garner fighting to keep it alive, but they're going to say she was out of bounds, and it will be Georgia Southwestern ball. Megan McQuaid will check in. Erin Cochran will get her first break of the contest. And checking in for Southwestern, number 15, Lauren Duncan, 5'9" junior out of Concord, Georgia. Trying to feed Molosky inside. Last touch by Young Harris. Robinson comes. Robinson checks back in for Young Harris. Her rest was short. Ellison will check out and get her first breather. Another turnover for Southwestern. They're turning it over in bunches. They've got 6 here in this first quarter. Robinson going to bring it down. She's going to take it all the way. Kicks out to Garner. Nice ball movement. Kicking around to McQuaid. She'll spot up for the 3 ball. No good. Diapara battling with Molosky for the board. Young Harris will get a fresh 30. McQuaid with the rock. Right side Garner. Sarah gives up to Jorgensen. Sarah to Sarah. Nice head fake by Garner. Puts the ball on the floor. Goes hard to the rack. Sarah looking very much more aggressive offensively here today. And she draws a contact. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Grant, her first. Team second.
Garner to the line to shoot 2.
Garner, 15 of 27 from the free throw line. Misses her first. We've missed a lot of free throws in this one. 1 of 2. And the Young Harris lead is 9, 13-4. Molosky top of the key. Right side to Duncan. Duncan drives, elbow jumper. No good. Loose ball tracked down by Garner. She will find Jorgensen. Jorgensen works against Kaya Cochran, sophomore out of Kathleen, Georgia. Jorgensen off the glass, up and in. And Jorgensen feeling it today. Young Harris has got an 11-point lead, and Georgia Southwestern going to call a timeout. Comes with 1:37 to go in the first quarter. Young Harris leads 15-4. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.
Hey, listen, we have good news at the Lions Den, where you, of course, go to purchase all your Mountain Lion souvenirs. Now you can purchase a hoodie. They're only $13.99. Plus, you'll find a wide assortment of T-shirts because it can't stay cold forever, right? Show your support of the Mountain Lions all year round. VIP discount cards are also for sale at the Lions Den, $10 each, a portion of which goes to Make-A-Wish.
15-4, Young Harris leads, a minute 37 to go in the first quarter. Today in the Peach Belt, Columbus State at Augusta, Clayton State at Francis Marion, North Georgia at USC Aiken, Flagler at Lander, Georgia College at UNC Pembroke. Young Harris coming with some full court pressure. Skip across, and Young Harris in transition with a foul. That's going to be on Robinson. Jada Williams has checked in for Young Harris. Jada, senior out of Snellville, Georgia, played at George Walton Academy. This will be Adrienne Brown, junior out of Houston, Texas, at the line to shoot free throws for Georgia Southwestern. She knocks the first one down. First time that the Hurricanes have scored in a long, long time. Second free throw is good, and it's a 15-6 Young Harris lead. McQuaid with the ball for Young Harris. Gives it up to Williams. Feeds Diapara in the post. She goes up with the right hand. Can't knock it down, but Pam will get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot too. Pam providing some offense for Young Harris. 4 points off the bench. Pam been in the line 6 times this year. She is 4 of 6 on the season. Her playing time increasing with each game. Knocks down the first free throw. And Young Harris has the lead back to 10 at 16-6. Jorgensen checks in for McQuaid. Garner getting ready to check back in. I didn't even realize she'd gone out. It was a very short break. Diapara knocks the second free throw down. She's got 6. She'll get a breather. And she leads Young Harris with 6, followed by Sarah Jorgensen with 5. 17-6 the Young Harris lead as we approach the 1-minute mark. Cochran will run the point against Jorgensen. They'll go in the high post. Garner with the steal, looking to go coast to coast. Lays it up off of the glass and in. And Young Harris has the lead up to 13. 3-ball Molosky, big girl, nails it. 6 of their 9 have come from the three-point line, and both coming from post players. Cochran, lane opens up. She'll give to Jorgensen. 3-ball, no good. Williams going for the loose ball, falls down hard. .32 seconds, and we do have about a second differential shot clock, game clock. 19-9, Young Harris leads. Good for first quarter. And turnover. Jorgensen in transition. Didn't have the numbers. She'll pull up. A lot of turnovers for Southwestern. Cochran faced the baseline jumper. Now will turn the ball over. We'll try to steal it back in transition. Southwestern feeding the post. No, they're going to kick it outside, and they don't get a shot off. Didn't have good shot game clock recognition, and a good first quarter for Young Harris. Have led for about 99% of this game. Well, 84.5 to be exact. 19-9 is your first quarter score. Young Harris on top. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Second quarter underway. Young Harris leads 19-9. We have led all but about a minute of this game. But let's take a look at Young Harris as we go back, that Young Harris has had these kind of good offensive quarters and then will struggle for 2 or 3 more. So looking for consistency now. Got a 10-point lead. Seems like the last few games in this 5-game losing streak we're constantly playing from behind. We've got a lead now. Let's see if we can live with prosperity. Jorgensen, kick out to Williams. Jada up off the glass, no good. Big time block out by Sarah Garner. And look at Cochran getting on the floor. Great hustle by the junior out of Towns County High School. Ties it up, and the possession arrow will point Young Harris's way as Trimble will check back in for Southwestern. Brown will check out. And it will be Young Harris ball. Ellison, who's checked back in to inbound. She'll get the ball into Cochran's hands. Ellison now will work against Duncan. Out to Jorgensen. Jorgensen hands off to Ellison. She'll get the ball into paint. Out to Williams. Watch the shot clock. We feed it inside to Garner. And really not a good, well-advised pass. We'll turn it over. Southwestern turned the ball over 10 times in the first quarter. You're just not going to win many like that. They get inside. Nice job getting inside. Sarah Garner fouls. Lucky that we're not looking at a potential 3-point play, but that will put Trimble, the sophomore out of Lithonia, in to shoot 2. And getting ready to check in for Young Harris is Avery Jordan, freshman out of Kennesaw and Harrison High School. First free throw, no good. Also, Sarah Reed, one of the 3 Sarahs. Sarah Reed for Sarah Garner, and Jada Williams will get a break. In case you join us late, Young Harris with this 19-point lead, having to do it today without Brianna Bell, our leading scorer, senior out of Marist School. Second free throw, no good, but we don't get the rebound. We get it tied up on the ground, and Ellison's going to come out with the loose ball. She'll find Cochran, and Cochran will get the ball across half court, coming to the right side. Now we'll spin back to the left. Posting up, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Paris, who is checked back in. 19-9. 3-ball Paris, she can shoot it. She's already hit 1. And again, we don't block out. Trimble with the board. And Robinson getting ready to check in for Reed. No, excuse me, that's Diapera checking in for Reed. Coach Steersman not happy with the not blocking out. Diapera coming up, coming up high for the ball screen to Ellison. She'll take it to the rack. Can't get the shot down. And they're going to get Young Harris with the foul. Avery Jordan trying to get back in position to get the charge. And a little bit late getting there, and they're going to get her with a blocking foul, and that is going to give Southwestern a chance for a 3-point play. This is going to be Trimble at the line, and she can cut it to 7 here. Free throw is good. Young Harris's largest lead has been 13. It's been cut to 7. We're yet to score in this quarter. Jordan with the ball, kick out Ellison, thought about the 3. Now she'll take the 3. No good. Rebound Paris. And here comes Southwestern. Jones in transition to the elbow. Kick out right side. Fly by 3 ball is good. And it's a 4-point game. And this is what we talked about, Young Harris, their propensity to just after a good quarter have a bad quarter offensively, and that's the way this one's starting out. Coach Steersman going to try to stop the bleeding with a timeout. It's a media timeout, going to come at 7:25 to go in the second quarter. Young Harris leads 19-15. Peach Belt basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. 19-15 your score. Young Harris has had a 13-point lead be trimmed down to 4 today in the Peach Belt. Columbus State at Augusta, Clayton State at Francis Marion, North Georgia at USC Aiken, Flagler at Lander, and Georgia College at UNC Pembroke. And, of course, here at the YHC Basketball Arena, 19-15, Young Harris leading Georgia Southwestern. And shots, layups are just not been a forte for us. Off of a miss slap by Diapar, they'll go inside. Paris scores in this 2-point game. Southwestern on an 8-0 run, and we nearly turn it over. Garner. She's really looking to take the ball to the hole today more than I've seen her in any game. Driving baseline, kick out. Paris, and ball good off of Coach Steersman. Young Harris comes with Rachel Dobbs, with Sarah Reed, and Erin Cochran back in. Leads just 2 for Young Harris. We led 19-9 at the end of the quarter. It's been all Southwestern in this second quarter. Nice feed into Reed, and she scores. Nice pass from Cochran. Nice finish for Reed. Reed, a junior out of Trenton, Georgia, Dade County High School. Jumper in the corner, and they're going to get a foul. Dobbs late working through the defense and late getting there and ran into the shooter. And that's going to put Grant at the line to shoot 2. Oh, it's going to be a 3. Okay. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. And the third free throw is good. And it's a 21-20 game. Cochran with the ball. Hands off to McQuaid. Probably got away with the travel there. Reed puts it on the floor. Left-hander, no good. Southwestern with the ball, and they can take the lead. And can't get the shot down. Cochran with the board. Cochran trying to keep her dribble. Gives the ball up to Dobbs. Dobbs will drive, kicks out to Garner. Young Harris getting ready to come with subs. Garner goes up, draws a contact, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. First team foul of the quarter on Southwestern, but it is a shooting foul. So Garner, who's got 6 points on the afternoon, she's been to the free throw line 3 times today. 2 free throws. She's already got 6 boards today. First free throw's good. Young Harris gets the lead back up to 2. Jorgensen and Ellison come in. McQuaid and Dobbs will check out. Garner hits her second free throw. She's got 8 on the afternoon, heading to what's potentially a double-double, and the lane just open, wide up. Break down Young Harris defensively that time. Southwestern scores as easy a layup as you're going to get in a half-court offense, and Young Harris has the lead cut to 1. Diapar getting ready to check back in. Cochran, nice take, and can't get it down. That is the story of our year. We have missed a billion layups. Right side, Jones, and they're going to get a foul on Young Harris.
Foul called on Cochran, her first.
Foul was on Cochran, her first. Already the 4th team foul.
Team 4th.
Diapar going to check in for Reed. Pam, 6 points and 2 boards. She's had a good afternoon. Young Harris leads by 1. Free throw, 3-ball is short. Garner gathers the ball in. Cochran will bring it down. 4:15 to go in the second quarter. Young Harris up 23-22. 3-ball Cochran. No good, and Garner doing what she does. Right back to Cochran. 3-ball. Why not again? And she knocks it down, and Young Harris gets the lead by 4, but hats off to Sarah Garner keeping that play alive. Cochran's first bucket of the day, a big one. A 3-ball gives Young Harris a little bit of cushion. They'll work the post. Young Harris going to double, kick out, swing over to the left, driving baseline, and they're going to turn the ball over. And, man, that's been the story of their day today. That's their 12th turnover. Young Harris taking pretty good care of the ball. We've got 6. No, excuse me, just got 3. 6 assists and 3 turnovers. Plus, we've got 5 steals. Young Harris amongst the team leaders in our conference in steals. We get after the ball. Play great defense. We play hard. Just got to learn to finish. Diapera inside out to Garner. They're going to get her with a travel. And it will be Southwestern ball. 3:25 to go. Young Harris men coming your way next, about 3:30. Young Harris, real good here last Saturday. Big win over Francis Marion, who was undefeated at the time. Ran into a tough one down at Clayton State Wednesday night. That is always a tough place to play. Runner no good, and we don't box out. Going to be tied up for a loose ball, and possession there that time is going to point the way of the Hurricanes. They'll have it underneath their basket, 3:11 to go. Big day for Corey Nelson. Had his career high in points, 28, I believe. But not a good day overall for Young Harris. We'll try to rebound against Georgia Southwestern today. Southwestern to inbound, trailing by 4. Nice inbounds play, but a block by Sarah Garner. Looking for somebody to help her. Couldn't see Cochran. She'll get it in Ellison's hand. Ashland will get it across. Ashland drives, kicks out to Garner. Inside of 3 minutes. Cochran to Jorgensen. She'll pull up. Nice little jumper. Sweet from the junior out of Stockholm, Sweden. She scores. She's got 7. And the Young Harris lead is back up to 6. Big time screen that time for Americans, man. They got some great size. Milosky trying to throw it off of Garner. Good hustle play. They have got 3. They have really got some good size. And that was a solid screen, man, on Ashland Ellison you're ever going to see. Inbound, good quick hands by Ellison. Knocks the ball out of bounds, nearly forced a turnover. But it will be Southwestern ball. Cochran to inbound, guarded by Jorgensen. Young Harris in a man. We play great man, but we great zone, but we play great man. Cochran with the ball, works against Jorgensen. Hands it off to Figures, senior out of Tallahassee. Tallahassee had snow this week. Who would have thought? Nice pass to Milosky. Can't get the shot down. Garner with the board. Looking for a helpmate. She finds Jorgensen. Sarah with 8 points and 9 boards. Cochran with the ball. We're inside of 2 minutes. Inside out to Jorgensen. 3-ball leaves it short. Cochran fighting to get it. Controlled by Blue, and it will be Southwestern ball. Working inside. Nice inside out. Milosky jumper is good. She got a sweet stroke. 5'11 junior out of Wesley Chapel, Florida. 28-24. 90 seconds to go in this one. Ellison hands off to Jorgensen. Back to Garner. Sarah going to put it on the glass. Turn around with the right hand. No good. Diapara with the board. Has it slapped out of her hand. Pam playing with some intensity today. How big could she be? for this Young Harris team. Good balance in Young Harris scoring. Garner with 8, Jorgensen with 7, and Diapera off the bench with 6. Paris leads Southwestern with 6. Jorgensen feeds Diapara. She'll go up with the right hand. They're going to get her for traveling. Had the matchup you want, but Pam shuffles the feet. Sarah Reed going to check back in. 65 seconds to go in this one. Young Harris in its man. On ball defender, Sarah Jorgensen. Works against Cochran. Left side figures back to Cochran. They'll come right. Coming off of the screen, pick and pop. Faking the 3-ball, dribble penetration, and they're going to get a charge.
Got an offensive foul.
Offensive foul that time on Figures. That's her first. As Reed will check in, Diapera will check out. Good job, Young Harris. Cochran, I believe, taking the charge. And Young Harris got a chance to build on a 4-point lead. Not been a good quarter offensively for us. We've scored 9. We've been outscored 15-9, but maybe we can finish up strong here in this second quarter. Jorgensen with the ball. Comes left. Dangerous skip over to Ellison, and she gets a nice layup. She scores. Well-designed play by Young Harris. Ellison 6-point lead. There's Molosky. 3-ball, no good. Off the glass, can't get it. We got some time. Jorgensen looking to run. 7 seconds, got to go. Back to Jorgensen. She puts it on the floor. Cochran 3-ball, no good. And Young Harris outscored by 4 in the second quarter, but we rebound a little bit late in that second quarter and keep the lead by 6. 30-24 is your halftime score. Young Harris is led by as many as 13. We led by 10 at the end of the first quarter. Georgia Southwestern cut it to as close as 1, but Young Harris goes in with a 30-24 lead. Young Harris led in scoring by Sarah Garner with 8. She's got 10 boards already. She's followed by Jorgensen with 7. Diapera, a big day off the bench, with 6. Cochran with 3 assists. Young Harris done a good job taking care of the ball. 5 turnovers versus 7 assists and 5 steals. For Georgia Southwestern, it's been a nightmare for them taking care of the rock. They have not valued the basketball, have turned the ball over 13 times. They're led in scoring by Paris with 6, Molosky with 5. Jones has turned the ball over 5 times. Young Harris has been out-rebounded in this one, 25-21. But where it counts, we got the lead, 30-24. Let's hope we can keep it that way. We'll take a break, come back for the second half. Mountain Line basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. 30-24 is your score as we get ready to start the third quarter. Young Harris has led 92.6% of this game. Young Harris outscored Georgia Southwestern 19-9 in the first period. Were outscored 15-11 in the second period. Young Harris is led in scoring by Sarah Garner. She's having a monster day. Played 19 minutes. She's got 8 points and 10 boards on the way to a double-double. Sarah Jorgensen with 7 points. Pam Diapara with 6. Georgia Southwestern being led in scoring by Paris, Petra Paris. She has got 6 points. She's also got 3 boards. Turnovers has been a problem for Georgia Southwestern. They have turned the ball over 13 times, and that is where Young Harris really got an advantage. Young Harris has 11 points off of those turnovers. Young Harris winning the battle in the paint 12-6 off of second chance points 4-2, and Georgia Southwestern 10-8 off the bench. Both of these teams coming in struggling. Young Harris losers of 5 straight, all of those in the conference. Georgia Southwestern 4 straight, all of those in conference. Something's got to give today. And Young Harris had a beautiful play set up, and Robinson dribbled the ball out of bounds. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose this one. Somebody's going to break a losing streak. Let's hope it can be our Mountain Lions. We need it badly. And they'll feed inside, and we don't get any backside rotation that time on the help. And Georgia Southwestern off to a good start. They'll cut it to 4. Paris scores. Paris, nice player. She is a junior out of Bainbridge, Georgia. And she leads the Hurricanes in scoring with 8. Foul is on Trimble. It's her first, team's first. And Young Harris will get the ball underneath. And we'll turn it over again. And they're going to get a run out. We have no defensive balance there. And they miss the layup, and we catch a break there. So Young Harris starting out very sloppily. Sloppily a word, I guess it would be sloppy. And we'll try to pick it back up. Ellison, nice take inside, kicks out to Robinson. Robinson driving baseline, cut off. Now she's tied up, can't find anybody to get the ball to. Gets the ball into Garner's hands, and she'll kick out, and they're going to get her for traveling.
Traveling
Young Harris, a lot of dribbling, not much passing. The lead is 4. This has been traditionally the bad quarter for Georgia Southwestern. They have been outscored 168-40 in this quarter. 3 ball, no good. Garner with the board, imagine that. Played a lot of common foes. They lost by 16 to Francis Marion. They lost by 11 to Pembroke, a team that we beat. Got beat badly by Lander, as did we, and they lost by 13 their last time out Wednesday against Georgia College. I want to say thank you to our game sponsors as we turn it over again. Papa's Pizza, Cornerstone BP and Deli, North Mount Zion Church of God in Hiawassee. Moving forward, and Cabin Coffee. 30-26. Substitution for Southwestern. Lauren Duncan Jr. out of Concord, Georgia will check in. Grant will check out, looking like hurt in the back. Left side, Jones out, top of the key, 3 ball is good. That was Figures nailing the 3. And as I look up in our stands in our student section, seeing something we hadn't seen in a long time, seeing students. Students are coming back on campus, and they found their way to the YHC arena. Nice, strong move by Garner down low, and she scores. She now has a double-double, 10 points and 11 boards, and the Young Harris lead is 3. Paris, long, high skip. Around to Jones. Jones will step back, shoot the 3 ball, and she drains it. That's 2 in a row. I said figure it's the last time. Actually, that was Jones. And we're tied at 32. And this quarter not starting out well for Young Harris. Ellison, and she really got bailed out on that time on a foul from Duncan. And they're going to say a shooting foul. By the way, today our officials are Greg Garrett, Simone Red, and Michael Morris, and they are doing an absolutely outstanding job, and we appreciate the good work that they do. Ellison at the line to shoot 2. Ellison, 64% free throw shooter. 0 of 2 today, missed a couple early. She's now 0 of 3. We were pretty good from the free throw line the first half. We were 8 of 11, 72%. And gets that when she's 1 of 4. Young Harris retakes the lead, 33-32. Southwestern really coming out looking crisp offensively here. They're going to feed the post. We'll double team it. Good job by Robinson coming over and getting the help. Young Harris forces yet another turnover. And it will be Young Harris ball. Ellison taking it all the way up and scores, gets fouled. And she'll go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Foul is on Duncan, her 3rd.
Foul is on Duncan. She's got 3.
Ellison back to the line.
And Ellison, who was just at the free throw line, hit 1 of 2. Nails that one, and the Young Harris lead is back up to 4. So Young Harris picks it up a bit on the last 2 possessions. We've got the lead back up to 4. Duncan going to step back off a screen, shoot a 3, no good. Robinson with the board gets it out to Ellison's hands. Ellison working the left side. And nice strong take, she gets it down. Shows a little bit of emotion there, which this place could sorely use, and she's got a chance for another old-fashioned 3-point play. Foul is on Jones, her 2nd. And Young Harris starting to finish inside, something we've struggled with all year long. And Ashland knocks that free throw down. She's hit her last 3. And just like that, Young Harris on a 3-0 run, and we get a turnover. Robinson going to go coast to coast, lays it up. And they're going to get a foul. We're going to call it on the floor, I believe. No, going to say it's a 2-shot foul. It is a 2-shot foul. Okay.
Foul is on Trimble. That is her 2nd, 5th team foul.
Robinson has been to the line today.
Shooting 2.
Knocks that one down. Robinson's been to the line. This will be her 4th free throw, and she's perfect. She's 4 of 4. And Young Harris, just like that, boom, it's got the lead back up to 9. We're in the middle of a 9-0 run. Working left side, 3 ball, doesn't touch anything. And it will be Young Harris ball, tied at 32, and all of a sudden, powered by Ashland Ellison, Young Harris has got a 9-point lead, 41-32. 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here goes Allison again. Nice kick out. Jorgensen 3 ball, no good, but look at there. Sarah Garner, who else? Tracks the ball down. We'll get a fresh 30. She is all over the place. Cochran step back 3 ball, no good, and look at her hustle. Man, she hustles. Hardest player in the Peach Belt, hands down. I don't know if they have an award for hardest player. I don't know how you could pick it, but she would be my vote. Young Harris, good defense. Jorgensen in transition, left side Ellison. Thought about the 3. She's going to drive, take it. Can't get it, too hard off the glass. Miloski with the board. Pace has picked up here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes Garner with the score. and she lays it up and in. If she'd have dunked, I wouldn't have been surprised. And showing a little emotion, Young Harris with an 11-point lead, and we've got a timeout, 43-32. Your third quarter score, Mountain Line Basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. Check out this line on Sarah Garner. 12 points, 12 boards. She's got 3 steals, a block shot, and an assist. She has been all over the place. Senior out of Piedmont, Alabama. She plays with intensity. Lunch pail player, comes to work every day, punches the clock. Don't leave nothing out there. She takes it all. She gives it all. Young Harris picking up with some pressure. Nice pass, and we're going to get a foul. Young Harris trying to change it up a little bit, really trying to take advantage of this intensity that we've played. Got a foul down on the other end, but good effort by Young Harris. Foul was on Ashlyn Ellison, just her first, team's first. And this is going to put Moore at the line to shoot the free throw. First is no good. Moore, big girl, 6'2", out of DeLand, Florida. Second free throw coming. It's good. And it's a 10-point game. Extending the pressure out is Georgia Southwestern. Ellis coming off screen from Garner. Kick out Cochran, 3-ball, leaves it short, but Ellison with the board puts it up. Can't get the old board to fall. And back comes Georgia Southwestern. Miloski, they'll feed the post. Good help. We're doing a good job doubling on the post. And they're going to get Diapera with the foul. And that's going to put Moore at the free throw line, who was just at the free throw line where she hit 1 of 2. Foul is on Robinson. That's her third personal. We got a timeout, 43-33. Your third quarter score, 4:45 to go in this quarter. Young Harris leading. Young Harris College basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. (43-33), Young Harris up by 10. Period started slow, but Young Harris led by Ashlyn Ellison, who has jumped it up to 9 points here in this third quarter, and Sarah Garner, who's got another double-double at 12 and 12. Young Harris got the lead by 10. Georgia Southwestern trying to get it done at the free throw line. No good from Moore.
Ball to shoot the second of 2.
She was just at the free throw line where she hit 1 of 2. Second free throw coming. It's good. 2 of 4. They're going to come all full court pressure. They're going to bring it up close. We'll get the ball into Jorgensen's hand. And we got some numbers, and they're going to foul Ellison, and that's going to put Ellison at the line to shoot 2.
Blocking foul on number 3, Cochran.
Ashland 3 of 6 today from the free throw line. Foul was on Cochran, her first. Free throw no good. And Harris up by 9. Diapera in, Garner out. And we missed that one. Ellison misses both. It's a 9-point game. This has been a game of runs, to say the least. And turnover, Young Harris. Cochran with the steal. And kind of a rough-looking possession that time. Coach Steersman recognized it, calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. 43-34, Mountain Line Sports, Mountain Line Sports Network, Ridgeline TV.
Tickets on sale. You may contact Bobby Thompson at martinthompson@yhc.edu or call 706-379-5021.
Quick 30-second timeout, and Young Harris back on the floor. Here comes Georgia Southwestern. And Harris did not look sharp in that possession. It looked like a disaster waiting to happen. Coach Steersman recognized that and got the timeout. Now watch the shot clock. We're inside of 20 already, and we're going to turn the ball over. So Young Harris doing what we often do, and this is something we've got to overcome. Long periods of prosperity where we really look well, and then we'll hit that stretch to where nothing goes right. Garner, her rest was short. You knew it would be. She's going to check back in. They do a nice job coming off a screen trying to set Jones, but Cochran does a good job getting back, but Jones uses her quickness, gets to the basket just like that. It's a 7-point game, 43-36. Ellison to Robinson. She'll work the paint, loses the handle. Cochran picks it up, and they bail us out with a foul. Again, that was a possession that was going nowhere. Beckham, who just checked in, junior out of Zebulon, Georgia, I'm assuming Pike County High School. That'll put Cochran to the line. First time Aaron has been there today. Free throw good. Cochran third on the team at scoring at 8.9 per game. 65% free throw shooter, 26 of 40. And a bunch of substitutions for Southwestern. Garner in for Young Harris. Cochran nails them both. She's got 5, and the Young Harris lead is back to 9, 45-36. Young Harris playing some good man today. This team that scores about 72 a game, we've held them to 36 through most of 3 quarters. 3 ball no good. Diapera skying for the board, gets the ball out to Cochran. Pam's had a great game. Cochran gets to the hole. Layup no good. Cochran with the board, can't get it. And let it go, let it go, let it go. We do, and it's going to be Young Harris ball. We'll get a fresh 30. We had an opportunity there. Had a couple of old boards that we couldn't score off of, but we get the ball and a fresh 30, leading by 9, 45-36. Having trouble getting it in. Very dangerous inbounds pass. Ellison will just move down in the corner. 2:51 to go in this third quarter. We've outscored Georgia Southwestern 15-12 in this third quarter. Having a hard time getting the ball in. We get it in Garner's hand. She'll get it to Jorgensen. We'll set up. She'll work off of a screen from Diapera, and they're going to get a moving screen on Young Harris.
Offensive foul called on Jorgensen.
No, it's going to be on Jorgensen. That's her first. Team's third. So Young Harris again struggling with consistency. Playing a man. They'll feed inside. A nice job defensively by Garner. Sarah has been complete today. No question about it. Cochran kick out to Ellison. And man, kinder, gentler me. Kinder, gentler me. A foul on Georgia Southwestern. And this is going to put Ellison at the line to shoot two.
That is her third.
Ellison with 9. She struggled from the charity stripe. She is 3 of 8. She'll be shooting 2 here. She's had a good game, though. She's really been the spark plug. Misses that one. And nails that one, gets the lead back up to 10, 46-36. She's got 10 points now to go along with 3 boards and an assist. And Young Harris leads 46-36. Sarah Reed getting ready to check in for Young Harris as we approach the 2-minute mark. We work this good man defense. Cochran, the on ball defender. Nice take. They'll feed the post. And we'll get a steal. Nice pass, Cochran to Ellison. She'll take it up. No good. Diapera, though, hustling down the floor, gets the board, puts it up. Can't convert, but Pam gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Pam's had a good day. 6 points, 5 boards. And Pam will go to the line. She is coming into this one 4 of 6.
Diapera to shoot the second of 2. Blue checks in for the Hurricanes.
Pam gets ready for her second as Blue checks in for the Hurricanes. Pam hits the second, converts 1 of 2. And she'll come out. She's been big for us today.
Reed enters the game for Diapera.
7 points and 5 boards. And they'll work the right side. Coming up top to Trimble. Trying to get Paris inside. Really Reed doing a good job fronting her down on the post. They're fronting and getting some good help coming as they double when the ball comes into the post. But a foul on Cochran, her second, team's 4th. Fresh 30 for Southwestern. They'll get the ball underneath. Nope, it's on the side. Blue will inbound. Don't want to foul here. Don't want to get that 5th team foul and give them 2 free throws. Blue works. Spins in the paint. Kicks back out. Right elbow. Out to Grant. She'll work against Cochran. Right elbow jumper is good. Well-designed play. Trimble scores. And it's a 9-point game. 70 seconds to go in this quarter. Young Harris holding a 9-point lead. Ellison. And we're going to get a foul on Paris.
Her third.
Bumping coming off of the screen. She's got 3. They're going to come back in with Moore and Molosky. They're going to go double bigs here. Ellison, who has been to the free throw line a lot today. And it's been a journey for her. She's 4 of 11.
Moore and Molosky enter the game for the Hurricanes.
Young Harris's free throw percentage has fallen down to 68%. Misses them both. Reed lucky she didn't get a foul on that one, and Young Harris misses a golden opportunity to get the lead back in double digits. They'll drive the paint, and we're going to foul them. That's going to be on Garner, I believe. So we leave the door open.
Foul's called on Garner.
Foul on Garner. And I believe that's going to be 3 on her. Free throw no good. Georgia Southwestern got 2 of their bigs in. They're going to go with the big lineup against Young Harris. A little change in strategy. 47-39, 53 seconds. We need a little momentum as they hedge out on Jorgensen. We'll find Cochran right side. She'll go into Reed, inside out. Back to Jorgensen, top of the key, coming off a screen. From Cochran, she'll shoot the 3 ball. Can't get it down. Reed hustling to keep the play alive. And going to be tied up on the floor. Alternate possession there, going to point Young Harris's way. So we'll get a fresh 30 with 31 seconds left to see how Young Harris plays this. If we try to play for 1 here, if we try to go a 2 for 1, Robinson getting ready to check back in. We'll get the ball in Jorgensen's hands. She'll get the ball to Ellison coming off a screen. We'll go to Reed in the post. And she'll put it up, and that is not the shot we wanted. But we are playing for the 2 for 1. They can cut it to 6 or less with a 3 ball, and Milosky can shoot the 3 and doesn't hit anything. So Young Harris is going to get the ball with 12.6 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. We've got a 47-39 lead. Be nice to take this thing into the 4th quarter in double digits. They're going to come with full court pressure. Robinson in for Garner. We'll get the ball in Jorgensen's hands. They're not going to, excuse me, Cochran's hands. They'll clear out. Cochran feed into Reed. Reverse layup, up and in. Beautiful pass, beautiful finish. Oh, my goodness, what a way to finish a good 3rd quarter. 49-39, beautiful dime from Cochran, the junior out of Towns County High School in Hiawassee, Georgia. And nice little reverse layup by Reed. She finishes the deal. And Young Harris outscores Southwestern 19-15 in that quarter. We lead 49-39. We'll take a break here. Young Harris Sports on the Mountain Lion Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. (49-39), Young Harris leads by 4. Good 3rd quarter for the Mountain Lions. We have outscored Georgia Southwestern in 2 of the 3 quarters. Got off to a good lead in the first, outscoring them by 10, 19-9. It's been a game of runs. Young Harris with the ball. Ellison, nice pass down to Reed, and she gets fouled. Probably turned the wrong way on that one, or it might have been an opportunity for a 3-point play, but it's going to put Reed, who just made a big basket with the reverse layup off the beautiful pass from Cochran, at the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Figures. Her 2nd personal, 1st team. So they're a good shooter. She don't get to the free throw line much, but she's a good, pure shooter.
Reed hits the first.
Second free throw coming. Junior out of Dade County. She hits them both, and just like that, Sarah's up to 6 points. And the Young Harris lead is 2-0. Nice feed inside, and we foul him.
Count the basket. Foul is on Robinson, that is her fourth.
Had the double team, and they're just so big inside.
Gardner in for Robinson. 4 at the line.
Moore at the line. Knocks free throw down. And the Young Harris lead is falling back to 9 as they convert the three-point play. Still anybody's game, no doubt about this one. We've seen this song and dance before. We've got to finish strong here. We've started strong, let's finish strong. Top of the key, Ellison drives, kicks out to Cochran, set up for the three ball, can't get it, and there that girl is again. Sarah Garner with the board, but we turn it over, and we nearly get it back. In the post, and we don't double down. We choose to leave Reed alone on that island. And it's back to 7. Need a good possession here. Ellison back to Garner. She's going to shoot the three. In and out. Reed with the board. We get the fresh 30. We got that the last time, but we turned it over. Cochran. Give and go to Jorgensen. She can't get it, but we're going to get a foul away, and they're going to get Milosky with a push on Sarah Reed. They're going to come back with Paris.
Foul is called on Milosky. That is her.
And they're going to stay with as Paris checks back in. She'll check in for Milosky. But playing the double post has been a good move for Young Harris. It's taken away from our ability maybe to double down on the post when the ball goes into the post like Coach Steersman was. We were really doing a good job doubling every time post caught the ball. Jorgensen, runner no good, but Reed with the board. Man, she has been huge for us. She's got 8, and the Young Harris lead is 9. Young Harris has got tremendous play out of its post today. All 3 post players have really come in and done us a good job. Parrish, left side blue. We've got the lead back up to 9. They're going to go inside, and they score.
4-2.
And again, not doubling down. And the lead is 7. Ellison, nice strong take, finishes, scores, and is fouled. So Ellison gives Young Harris a spark, coming off a screen, strong take. And the Young Harris lead is 9. We can get it back up in dubs here with a free throw. Ellison with 12 points. Tough day at the free throw line, 4 of 12, but this 13th one could be a big one. Is get us back in double digits, a place we'd like to stay. Leaves it short. Quickly coming back. They'll get the ball in Moore's hands. Good job defensively that time by Reed. Southwestern wanting a foul. Cochran working to Reed. Nice move. Goes up with the left hand and scores. And wow, just like that, Sarah Reed got 10 points, and the Young Harris post are going nuts out here today. We got a timeout on the floor. 57-46. Media timeout. 6:54 to go in the ball game. Peach Belt basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV. moving forward for Young Harris, man, we got a big one coming up the 10th, Wednesday at North Georgia, Battle of Blood Mountain, round 1. Saturday, Flagler will come to call, a team that we've already played, first place team in our conference. We played them tough down on their own court. They are 5-0 in the conference. They're undefeated. Then on Monday, Augusta, kind of a don't happen much. A Monday game is Augusta, another team that we probably led 80% of the game. They'll be coming. Wednesday we'll hit the road against Lander before Columbus comes to call on the 20th. Young Harris leading in this one, 57-46. Men's action coming your way next. Coming off a screen from Reed is Ellison. Here's Garner. She'll put the ball on the floor. Back to Jorgensen, just inside the arc. Jumper no good. But there, that Young Harris post tandem keeping it alive. A fresh 30. Cochran going to shoot a 3 ball. No good. Paris with the board. And Dia Perry getting ready to check in for Young Harris. Is just a wild shot goes up. Reed with the board. Cochran, nice little crossover off a screen, pick and roll to Reed, and they anticipate it well. We turn the ball over, and quickly they'll come back the other way. Southwestern, this is Cochran. Trying to feed the post way high. Trimble acknowledged that one's on me as Dia Perry comes in for Reed. Man, Sarah's been huge for us. She's got 10 points and 5 boards. Dia Perry's been big. She's got 7 points and 5 boards. Sarah Garner, 12 points and 15 boards. She has just been amazing. Ellison off the screen from Dia Perry, kicks it back out to Cochran. She'll shoot the 3, leaves it short, but here Young Harris, Garner trying to keep it alive. 50-50 ball control by Southwestern. They'll feed the post. And we double on that one, but nobody slips down to the weak side, and they'll score. So everything offensively is coming through the post right now for Southwestern. They have cut it to 9. Still a lot of time, 5:05. Ellison in the paint. Kick out to Garner. Back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen, a little runner, can't get it to go, but Dia Perry with the board. She can't get it down. Young Harris is getting some looks. And going to be a traveling violation on Trimble. And Reed's rest was short. She'll come in, and I believe they're going to give Dia Perry a rest. And got some equipment issues. I believe we've got some moisture on the floor. Aaron Cochran and Coach Britsky doing a good job cleaning it up down there. Working together. It's good to see bipartisanship. Young Harris doing it today without Brianna Bell, our leading scorer. She's down there all by herself watching this one and battling with pneumonia right now. Hopes to be ready by the North Georgia game. We certainly need her for that one. 3 ball, Jorgensen is off, and Garner just flying to get the board. Couldn't control it, but man, oh man, oh man. She plays so hard. If I'm a high school girls coach in this area, I am bringing my kids. Look at her. I mean, she's all over the place. I'm bringing my kids to watch this girl play. I don't see any high schoolers here, but I'm watching this girl play. I'm bringing my kids to watch this girl play because she is maximum energy out there. Never relaxes, plays hard every second. Jumper is in and out. There Garner is picking it up. She's all over the place. We're going to walk it down. We'll try to slow this baby down a little bit. 9-point lead, still plenty of time. 4 minutes to go in this one. Ellison, as Malowski hedges out. Ellison stays with it, spins in the paint, can't get it. And again, our shot card is just crazy. The shots we miss in the paint, they're going to feed the post. And look at there, Garner hustling down the floor, knocks it out of bounds. Going to make them inbound and take a little more time off the court. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. Cochran to inbound. And we leave a lane open. Garner a little bit slow getting there. Nope, it's going to be a charge. It's going to be a charge. Nope. They're discussing. I'm not sure. Both teams are clapping like it's on you. Glad to see they're conferring. Good job of officiating. It is going to be on Young Harris. Count the basket. So they got a chance to convert this three-point play. Grant to convert this to one. Did they call a foul on Cochran? I believe they did. Yep, foul was on Cochran. And they can get this thing down to 6. But that is a good job officiating, conferring, and to make sure they got the call right. It's a big game for both teams. You know, but these teams at the bottom of the conference, any coach in this league will tell you, and they're going to get Cochran with the travel. Any team in this league, coach will tell you, there are no easy nights in the Peach Belt. (57-51), anybody's game. We have led 95.3% of this game, but that don't mean nothing. It's who's leading at the last. Malowski thought about the three. She'll come left side, Cochran. Cochran pull-up jumper. We got a hand on it. Reed got a hand on that. Good defensive stand for Young Harris. We're inside of 3 minutes. We got the lead and the ball. Garner gets it across half court. They're hedging out and trying to take the pick and roll away from us. Cochran stays with it, spins, and gets a nice little right hand up. And that is a big basket for Young Harris. Cochran scores. She's got 7, and the Young Harris lead is 8. Sticking in the man, they'll go inside. Good job defensively, holding her ground. Sarah Garner had help coming, and we turn it over. Sloppy pass, and going to get a charge. Bad pass by Cochran, but she held her ground, played some good defense, took a charge, and that was a huge possession. What could have been disaster for Young Harris turned into Aaron Cochran saving the day on that one. Foul was on Grant. Cochran will come out. They're going to bring Jones back in. 59-51, Young Harris needing this one badly. They're doing a good job hedging out, taking the pick and roll. Cochran stays with it, will feed Garner down in the post. She'll feed out to Reed. Reed will go up with the left hand, scores, and gets fouled. Sarah Reed's got 12 points, hit this free throw. She's our game high. Sarah coming into this game had been averaging 12.5 minutes per game. She played a lot more in this one, and she's been huge. 13 points, 6 boards. Our post, the numbers on our post are just off the charts, how good all 3 of our post players have been today. And Robinson near steal. Jumper is good, and we foul. We just keep leaving the door open. And they got a chance for a 3-point play. Foul against Reed. And Jones with a convert on the free shot can cut this thing to 8. It's still a ball game, still plenty of time. And free throw no good. Garner with the board. Her 18th rebound. Jorgensen in transition wisely dribbles out. Let's work some clock. We lead by 9, and they're going to foul Sarah. And she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Miloski with a foul, and it's her second.
Jorgensen, pretty good free throw shooter. 12 of 16 on the season coming in. She'll shoot 2. First one's good.
Jorgensen hits the first of 2.
Second free throw coming for the junior from Stockholm, Sweden. She nails them both. Sarah's got 9 points to go along with 3 boards and 2 assists, and the Young Harris lead is back to 11. 90 seconds in this one. Can't get the shot down. Garner with the board, her 19th. Can she get 20 again? Had 21 last Saturday against Francis Marion. Ellison off of a screen keeps it going. And going to be a foul. I believe the foul is going to be on Moore. And that's going to put Ellison in the line to shoot 2. She's got 12 points. 4 of 13 from the free throw line. 2 big ones here. First one, front rim. And she nails the second and gets the lead up to a dozen, 65-53. Minute 18 to go. Young Harris trying to break a 5-game losing streak. Ball goes off the hands of Moore. And Cochran quickly going to check back in, get some ball handling out there because they're going to come full court. Robinson checks out. Coach Steersman going to play offense-defense here. Let's see if they try to lengthen the game by foul and if they just try to play us straight up on the defensive end. Having a hard time getting the ball in, and that's going to be a 5-second call. Couldn't get the ball in. They brought the pressure up full court, and we couldn't get it in. And here comes offense-defense. Robinson coming in for Cochran. Cochran out there with 3 fouls. Now she sets down. Inbound to Grant. And 3 ball, no good. Rebound. And they steal the ball from Jorgensen. Can't get the shot down. And a wild exchange, and we foul. And Garner picked up her 20th board there. She's got 12 and 20. So an opportunity for Southwestern to score while the clock's not moving. This will be Moore. She's 3 of 5 from the line today. She's got 9 points. And with that free throw, she becomes the first Hurricane player in double figures. She's got 10. Jones has got 9. Paris has got 8. Second free throw's good. She's got 11. And the lead is 10. We'll get the ball in Cochran's hands. She'll get it back to Ellison. And we've got a foul away from the ball. And that's going to put Cochran at the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Cochran. It's Trimble's 4th. 65-55. Young Harris holding on here, and we're not going to say that just about does it, don't it, till the horn sounds. Cochran first free throw is good. She's perfect from the free throw line today, 3 of 3, and has 8 points. Young Harris came in with a 5-game losing streak, all in conference play. Georgia Southwestern comes in with a 4-game losing streak, all in conference. And with a win here, should Young Harris be able to hold on, at least one team that we will move past in the conference will be Georgia South will be Georgia Southwestern. And should Pembroke and Augusta lose, we could gain several spots today. That's how knotted up this thing is. Pass inside, we do a good job getting on the floor. It's going to be tied up. We have the possession era. It will be our ball, 37 and a half seconds to go. With a 12-point lead, here comes Cochran in for ball handling. And just Ellison now, Young Harris's leading scorer with 13. Reed's got 13. Got great balance today. 3 players in double figures, 2 with 9. Cochran brings it down the left side all the way. Nice feed into Reed. And she'll go up. Probably don't want to shoot there is what I'm thinking. We don't have to shoot. We got a 12-point lead. We want to run some clock here, and I think that's what Coach Steersman perhaps is telling the girls. Into Cochran, make them foul you. Cochran top of the key, and I don't think they're going to foul. I think they're just going to play it out. And good job defensively on the double team. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 15.9. I feel safe. I feel safe. And I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I do feel safe here. Garner top of the key. Cochran down to Reed. Goes up. Can't get the shot down. Garner's still going after it, man. She never rests out there.
Foul is called on Garner.
Foul is on Garner, her third. And Coach Steersman coaching it right down to the end. We don't want to foul. 90 foot away from the basket with 7 seconds left. Coaches, they never rest either. They coach right down to the end. Free throw coming from Grant. She knocks the first one. Grant with her 7th point on the afternoon. She hits the second. Gets it down to 10. We're just going to get the ball in Ellison's hands, and we're just going to hold the ball. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. 67-57. Young Harris, a team that averages 72. We hold a 57. We're a team averaging 58. We scored 67, so done some nice things out there today. 67-57. Young Harris with the win. We break the 5-game losing streak with that win. Young Harris goes to 2-5 in the conference and 5-9 overall. Young Harris with great balance in scoring. Ashlyn Ellison with 13. Sarah Reed with 13, Sarah Garner with 12, Jorgensen and Cochran both with 9, Pam Diapera with 7. But I want you to look at the line on the Young Harris post players. Sarah Garner, 12 points, 3 steals, 1 block, 3 assists, 20 boards. She had 21 against Francis Marion. Sarah Reed, 13 points and 6 boards. Pam Diapera, 7 points and 6 boards. Young Harris, just the post game, was tremendous today on both ends of the floor. We'll talk to Coach Steersman a lot about that in the second half at halftime of the boys' game, as he'll come to talk to us, I'm sure. But a good effort for Young Harris, and we've got a chance to move up, way up in the standings, depending on what happens with UNC Pembroke and Augusta College. I know it's a long ways to go, but you just simply do not want to get too far behind in the standings. We have a big one coming up Wednesday night, going over to North Georgia. North Georgia women are North Georgia women. They do what they do. They win. They're 4-1 in the conference, 9-2 overall. We had to do this one without our leading scorer, Brianna Bell. And she's sitting over there all by her lonesome, but we hope you are ready because we're going to need her. We're going to need all hands on deck against North Georgia. Our men will be coming your way in about 28 minutes. Our men had a huge win against Francis Marion, who was undefeated at the time in conference and in regular season. Young Harris knocked them off, beat them by 15, hoping that we could have got that win on the road. Got to win on the road in the Peach Belt if you're going to get in that upper tier of competition. We didn't, but we've got a good Georgia Southwestern coming in. This is always a war when these two get together. So, on a winning night for Young Harris, Tommy Jenkins and John C. Moon with you. We'll be back with you in about 25 minutes or so for our men's game. Mountain Line Basketball on the Mountain Line Sports Network, powered by Ridgeline TV.